Took the long way home through a dead-end town. Rain on his collar, I sat down. Empty shops watched him pass like I knew his name. He kept his mouth shut, he wore the same old pain. Whiskey in a glass, burning like a lie. He held it in his chest and let the night go by. Rain on stone, cold through bone, shadows on the wall. He walks alone. Rain on stone, no place left to go. Shadows on the wall, and he never lets it show. The street lamp bled on the puddle road. His coat was thin, his hands were old. He had a past that never slept, He kept it locked where the deep dark kept. Whiskey in a glass, still and full of ache. He drank the quiet down for the cold zone's sake. Rain on stone, cold through bone, shadows on the wall. He walks alone. Rain on stone, no place left to go. Shadows on the wall, and he never lets it show. A church bell rang, then fell apart. He touched his chest like it hurt his heart. No name to call, no tears to spare, just rain and steel and empty air. Rain on stone, cold through bone, shadows on the wall. He walks alone. Rain on stone, no place left to go. Shadows on the wall, and he never lets it show. He walks alone through the rain, bare feet of night on empty stone. His coat holds cold like a burdened bone. He keeps his past like a locked up loan. Whiskey on glass in a dead still room. Whiskey on glass under a rain-soaked moon. Shadows on the wall lean with the air. Whiskey on glass, what he cannot say. The city sleeps with its mouth shut tight. A broken sign watches him pass by. He knows these blocks like a scar in the mind. Every wet mile takes him back in time. Whiskey on glass in a dead still room. Whiskey on glass under a rain-soaked moon. Shadows on the wall lean with the air. Whiskey on glass, what he cannot say. He does not speak, he does not bend. He carries it all to the bitter end. Rain on his face like a thin white sheet. Past in his chest, walking in his feet. Whiskey on glass in a dead still room. Whiskey on glass under a rain-soaked moon. Shadows on the wall lean with the air. Whiskey on glass, what he cannot say. He walks in the rain, no name on his coat. The city holds still like a stone in his throat. His shoes hit the curb, soft as a prayer. No one looks up, no one is there. Whiskey in a glass on a table back home. A chip little light in a room made told lies, but they never speak in. Rain on stone, rain on stone, he carries it alone. Rain on stone, rain on stone, rain on stone, cold through skin and bone. Rain on stone, rain on stone, rain on stone, his past won't let him go. Rain on stone, rain on stone, rain on stone, still he never showed. Oh, he keeps to the dark where the alleys end. A fist in his pocket, a heart that won't bend. The moon in the glass looks pale and tired. It hangs over him like a wire-cut choir. He does not break, he does not bleed. He walks with the hurt like a buried seed. The rain keeps time on the empty square. He loses his grief, but he leaves it there. Carries it alone. Rain on stone, rain on stone, rain on stone, cold through skin and bone. Rain on stone, rain on stone, rain on stone, his past won't let him go. Rain on stone, rain on stone, rain on stone, still he never showed. Walks alone tonight through a silent, empty town. Rain on his collarbone, no one hears the sound. A whiskey in a glass sits cold inside his mind. Keeps his mouth shut tight, leaves the hurt behind. Shadows on the wall follow every step. He does not turn around, he never gives up yet. Rain on the storm, rain on his name. Whiskey in a glass still tastes the same. Rain on the stones, cold through the bone. He carries the dark and walks it home. His hands are like old doors, swollen by the years. A house full of goodbyes, locked behind his tears. The windows all stay black, the streets don't speak his name. He knows the weight he wears, he just walks through it plain. Shadows on the wall, stretch and fade and bend. He keeps his head down low till the night will end. Rain on the stones, rain on his name. Whiskey in a glass still tastes the same. Rain on the stones, cold through the bone. He carries the dark and walks it home. No song for the hurt, no words for the fall, just rain and old ghosts and shadows on the wall. Rain on the stones, rain on his name. Whiskey in a glass still tastes the same. Rain on the stones, cold through the bone. He carries the dark and walks it on. Through the rain, no name in his mouth, no light to claim. Shoes in the slush, hands in his coat, passed on his back like a sinking boat. Whiskey in a glass on a cheap motel shelf. He left it there once, like he left himself. Shadows on the wall, lean long and thin. They know his face, but they won't let him in. He keeps on moving, head down low. The night don't ask, and he won't tell. Rain on his coat, rain on his skin. He carries it cold and he keeps it in. Whiskey in a glass, shadows on the wall, silent city calling. He answers not at all. The whole block sleeps under gray hot rain. Every step he takes feels like an old refrain. He never speaks, he never breaks, just walks that line for the empty sake. Rain on his coat, rain on his skin. He carries it cold and he keeps it in. Whiskey in a glass, shadows on the wall, silent city calling. He answers not at all. Maybe once he left, maybe once he stayed. Now the rain just rides what he can't say. Rain on his coat, rain on his skin. He carries it cold and he keeps it in. Whiskey in a glass, shadows on the wall, silent city calling. He answered not at all. On a dead wet street, rain on his hat, and mud on his feet. No one looked up, no one knew his name. Just a coat full of cold and a pocket full of blame. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. He keeps it down deep and lets it pass. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. Shadows on the wall, won't ask him why. The train never came, so he kept on going. He kept on roading, no, he kept on down with a night on his back and 1,000 stones. He heard old doors in a house far away, but he said not a word to the dark or the rain. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. He keeps it down deep and lets it pass. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. Shadows on the wall, won't ask him why. If he had a prayer, it stayed in his chest. If he had a name, it lay with the rest. Rain in the gutter, cold as a blade. He wore his years like a debt he paid. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. He keeps it down deep and lets it pass. Whiskey on the glass, whiskey on the glass. Shadows on the wall, won't ask him why. He walks alone tonight, down the street gone still. Rain on his coat, rain in the chill. No name in his mouth, no prayer on his tongue. Just old heavy years and a heart left numb. The lamps look sick through the falling gray. Shadows on the wall keep his steps in place. He holds it tight like a broken chain. Whiskey in a glass and a bloodless rain. Whiskey in a glass, rain on his face. Whiskey in a glass, time leaves no trace. Shadows on the wall know his silent ways. Whiskey in a glass, through the empty days. before tonight. Lost a good hand once to a hard red light. He never speaks of the hurt he owns, only walks the night like a pile of stones. And the city sleeps, but he keeps on, cold in the bones until it's gone. Rain keeps score on his worn out skin. He looks ahead and he walks back in. Whiskey in a glass, rain on his face. Whiskey in a glass, time leaves no trace. Shadows on the wall, no, it's silent waves. Whiskey in a glass, through the empty day. Oh, he walks alone down Whetstone roads, rain on his coat and salt in his bones. The city holds still like a shut-up room, one hand in his pocket, one hand in the gloom. Whiskey in a glass, cold in his hand. Whiskey in a glass, he don't make plans. Shadows on the wall follow him home. Whiskey in a glass, he walks alone. He knows that name that he won't say. Keeps it locked up like a rusted chain. The rain rise lines on the old brick wall. Each drop falls hard, but he takes them all. Whiskey in a glass, cold in his hand. Whiskey in a glass, he don't make plans. Shadows on the wall follow him home. Whiskey in a glass, he walks alone. No one asks, no one sees, just a black sky road and the bare trees. He holds it in like a burned out flame. Still the night goes by and he knows his name. Whiskey in a glass, cold in his hand. Whiskey in a glass, he don't make plans. Shadows on the wall follow him home. Whiskey in a glass, he walks alone. He walks alone. walks alone at night under a dead gray sky. His shoes make small dark marks on the wet black stone. No one calls his name, no one knows his face. He keeps his eyes down low and he keeps moving on. Whiskey in a glass is heavy in his head. Shadows on the wall follow where he's been. Rain on his coat, cold down to the bone. He learned to hold it in and wear it like a stone. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He don't break, he just goes. Rain on stone, rain on stone. Past in his coat, cold as bone. The windows all stay dark, the doorways hold their breath. A flicker in a puddle looks like a last regret. He never tells the truth, he never says he's hurt. Just a man beneath the night and a mile of silent work. Whiskey in a glass still burns behind his eyes. Shadows on the wall stretch long as years gone by. Rain on his coat, sawing up the night. He learned to walk through loss with his jaw shut tight. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He don't break, he just goes. Rain on stone, rain on stone. Past in his coat, cold as bone. If the dawn should come, you won't hear him cry. He leaves no trail of words, just a shape passing by. Rain keeps the scars on his hands, on his face. He carries what is gone like a chain he never named. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He don't break, he just goes. Rain on stone, rain on stone. Past in his coat, cold as bone. I just observe every move, every word. In the silence I became something they could never tame. No noise, no fame, still they know my name. In the dark I rise, you see it in my stand where kings are crowned. He walks alone through the wet black town. No store light left, no footsteps sound. His coat hangs low like a tidal flag. Rain on his hat and a worn out bag. Whiskey in a glass on a kitchen shelf. He left it there for nobody else. The past is near like a dog at heel. It bites his hand, but he won't tell. Rain on him, rain on him, rain on him, rain on him. He keeps on walking, rain on him. Shadows on the wall, they know his name. Rain on him, rain on him, rain on him. Never talks about it. The streets are cold like a church at dawn. He sees his days and keeps moving on. A broken moon in a puddle glows. He drinks that view and nobody knows. Rain on him, rain on him, rain on him, rain on him. He keeps on walking, rain on him. Shadows on the wall, they know his name. Rain on him, rain on him, rain on him, rain on him. He never talks about it. Glass goes dim, a door stays shut. He holds it still inside his gut. If sorrow's a stone he learned to bear, he wears it long like weather wear. Rain on him, rain on him, rain on him, rain on him. He keeps on walking, shadows on the wall, they know his name. Rain on him, rain on him, yeah, rain on him, rain on him. He never talks about it. He walks alone down Iron Street, rain on his coat, cold on his sleeve, his hat pulled low, his hands stay still. He knows the weight and knows it will. Whiskey in a glass on a dead-end night. Whiskey in a glass, he keeps it in his eyes. Shadows on the wall follow close and slow. Shadows on the wall, they know what he won't show. The windows sleep, the signs all dim, her church bell fades, then dies again. He passes by, no word, no sound, just footsteps cut through soaked up ground. Whiskey in a glass on a dead-end night. Whiskey in a glass, he keeps it in his eyes. Shadows on the wall follow close and slow. Shadows on the wall, they know what he won't show. Rain takes the shape of old regret. It runs his sleeve, then leaves him wet. He tips his face to the blackened air. A man can break, but not out there. Whiskey in a glass on a dead-end night. Whiskey in a glass, he keeps it in his eyes. Shadows on the wall follow close and slow. Shadows on the wall, they know what he won't show. He walks alone down Broadway Lane. His coat stays dark, his face stays plain. A glass of whiskey on a barroom shelf, he leaves it there. He drinks his hell. The city sleeps like a sealed up jar, where tires hiss past a parked up car. Shadows on the wall move like old men you win. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He carries it and stays alone. Rain on stone, rain on stone. The past is a code he never showed. He keeps his hands out in the cold. No hymn, no prayer, no tale told. The night goes black, the lamps go dim. He walks straight on and disappears in rain on stone, rain on stone. He carries it and stays alone. Rain on stone, rain on stone. The past is a code he never shows. Some men break loud, he breaks slow. He learned that hurt don't need to grow. Just one more block, one more mile, then sleep will come for a little while. Rain on stone, rain on stone. He carries it and stays alone. Rain on stone, rain on stone. The past is a code he never showed. He walks alone through the rain, bare feet of night, on empty stone. His coat holds cold like a burdened bone. He keeps his past like a locked up loan. Whiskey on glass in a dead still room. Whiskey on glass under a rain-soaked moon. Shadows on the wall lean with the ache. Whiskey on glass, what he cannot say. The city sleeps with his mouth shut tight. A broken sign watches him pass by. He knows these blocks like a scar in the mind. Every wet mile takes him back in time. Whiskey on glass in a dead still room. Whiskey on glass under a rain-soaked moon. Shadows on the wall lean with the ache. Whiskey on glass, what can I say? He does not speak, he does not bend. He carries it all to the bitter end. Rain on his face like a thin white sheet, passed in his chest, walking in his feet. Whiskey on glass in a dead still room. Whiskey on glass under a rain-soaked moon. Shadows on the wall, lean with the ache. Whiskey on glass, what he cannot say. He walks alone through the wet black town. No store light left, no footsteps sound. His coat hangs low like a tidal flag. Rain on his hat and a worn out bag. Whiskey in the glass on a kitchen shelf. He left it there for nobody else. The passage near, like a dog it heals. It bites his hand, but he won't tell. Rain on him, rain on him. He keeps on walking. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his name. Rain on him, rain on him. He never talks about it. The streets are cold, like a church at dawn. He sees his days and keeps moving on. A broken moon in a puddle glows. He drinks that view and nobody knows. Rain on him, rain on him. He keeps on walking. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his name. Rain on him, rain on him. He never talks about it. A glass goes dim, a door stays shut. He holds it still inside his gut. If sorrow's a stone he learned to bear, he wears it long like weatherwear. Rain on him, rain on him. He keeps on walking. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They know his name. Rain on him, rain on him. He never talks about it.